What's the difference, Roseanne, between character-aware text encoding and character-blind text encoding? And what difference does it make with the quality of some image generation tasks?
Yeah, so this is a fun paper from last year's ACL. I don't know if people still remember, but beginning of 2023, generative models, image generative models struggle at spelling. They struggled at two things. One is generating hands of humans. They often mistake the number of fingers, and they struggled at spelling. So if you prompted the image generator say that generate a word spell for me, like on a white wall or something, they usually get the spelling wrong. Sometimes the letter generation is even wrong, but even in the case that the letter was right, the spelling can be wrong. And they're wrong in interesting ways. They're wrong in a way that human would make a mistake. Like they might spell the word spell with multiple L's and stuff like that. So this was research that we looked into that, trying to figure out why that is the case. Well, very obviously, the encoder doesn't look at every character, so that might be why. So if you break down spell, I don't know exactly, but it might go as like SP as one token, E was as one token, and LL as one token. So that means the model never had visibility into individual characters. So that makes a character blind encoder, which is most encoders out there these days, or back then. A character aware encoder is where each character is encoded separately. So any character level encoder would do that. That was last used because of its efficiency, because you can only have the number of distinct tokens as your number of alphabet. So this paper was basically if you combine those encoders together, they work. They take the benefit of each side and works better. And now your generative models can spell. So these days, all the generative models can spell pretty well. I'm not sure if they're using our technique because it's very opaque these days what companies do behind their models, but I hope they are.
Yeah, that is something that has gotten better very rapidly. As you say, alongside getting the number of fingers right on a human hand, we went from asking text generation being completely hopeless and weird to now being, yeah, most of the time correct. And so, yeah, cool that character aware text encoding. I mean, it kind of sounds obvious. Like you basically need to have the model attend to characters during the encoding phase in order for them to decode characters effectively downstream.